Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today is day 30 of solving daily LeetCode problems. Let us see what today's problem is. So today's problem is to merge in between the linked list. It is a medium level problem and it is related to linked list. Okay, so now let us first read this problem. The problem says that you're given a two linked list 1 and list 2 of sizes n and m. Now we have to remove list 1 node from A to Bth node and put list 2 in their place. The blue edges of nodes in the given figure indicate the result. Okay, so simply if this is my list 1, then I have to remove two nodes from my list 1 from A to B. This is the index given to me. So from A to B I have to remove that node, and at that place I have to add my whole linked list 2. Okay, so let us see example 1. Example 1 says that given us the linked list, now we have to remove 6 and 9. And in place of 6 and 9, I have to put the whole linked list, which is 10,000, 10,001, and I think it's lakh, 10 lakh, 10 lakh 1, something like that. And this list, I have to push it back into my original list 1, and I have to remove these two nodes from my list 1. Same in here it is given an explanation that we remove the nodes 3 and 4, put the entire list 2 in their place, and the blue edges in the nodes are in the above figure indicate the result. Okay, so let us see it with the help of another example. So given here is my list 1, which is pointing to my head of linked list 1, then given list 2, which is pointing to the head of linked list 2, and then I have two linked list 1, list 2. So what I have to do is, here the value of A and B is 1, which means that this is my 0th index, this is my first index, this is my second index, and this is my last index, which is third index. So A value is 1 and B value is 2, which means I have to remove this node and I have to remove this node also. So these two nodes I have to remove, and in their place I have to add this linked list to this position. So first I will take a start pointer, okay, and I will run a for loop for A minus 1, which means currently A value is 1, which means the for loop will run 0 times and A will remain at my starting index. Okay, then I will point my last to my start. I will point it to my start, and then I will run a for loop from B minus A plus 1. So I'm running this for loop. Here the value will become 2. So my loop will run to 2. It will reach the end value. Means first start is pointing the start node where I have to remove start next is pointing to that node, and B is pointing to the node where I have to after that I have to remove that node from list 1 also. So start will move and for loop will run 2 times. So for start will come here, then start will point to this node. Okay, now what we will do is, we will remove it. We will say start ka next, which will be equals to the head, which will be equals to the head of my linked list 2, and head is list, list 2 is my head of linked list. Now for last, after running the loop, I will go through this loop and I will reach this point, and here what I will do is, my last ki next में we have to put it back here. Okay, last will not point here, last is for this one. Okay, let us say that last is pointing here, and after that I have added in starting my list 2. I have added. Now what I have to do is, I have to make this point, I have to remove this, and after that this should point back to my 90. Okay, So for this, what I will do is I will take here list to head and I will move it one by one. This will reach here, this will go here. After that, this will move to the next node. And as it reaches the last node, I will make it point to my list 2. So this will be list 2 next will point to the next of my last node, so that I append back the last nodes of my list. Okay, so last ka next we will give here. Okay, which means this is my last node and its next will be this pointer. So 300 will get stored in my list to next. So here what will be stored in place of null, here will be stored 300. Okay, so now let us do like solve this problem and code it out. So here is the code, and similar what I have explained you there, I have just converted it in the form of code. Okay, so first we have created a list node start pointer to point the list 1 start, then for loop to a minus 1 to reach to reach the index before that value. Okay, particular value. After that a last node to get the last node. After that what I have done is I have made my start point to the head of linked list 2. Then I have run a while loop to reach the end of my linked list 2, and whenever my next is pointing to the null PTR, which means if I'll take here example, so you can see that its next is pointing to a null PTR, so I will stop here. Then what I will do is I will list to next will be last. So last was here, so list to okay 012, so its next will become this node, so it will get added at last, and at last I have to written the list 1. So let's try to run this code. It is accepted. Now let's just submit this. Okay, it is accepted and we have completed today's challenge. So I hope this video is clear to you, and if you have any doubt, leave it in the comment section and I will reply to you. uh, Thanks for watching. Like this video, comment on it, subscribe to my channel, press the bell icon to get daily notification about the videos I'm posting, and I will see you in the next video.